Today I want to show you one of my collections, the brown rhinoceros beetle or Xylotrupes Gideon. It's one of the large scarab beetles. The one on my hand here is a male, like other rhinoceros beetle, only the males have horns and are larger than the females. These males have two horns, the thick one on the pronotum or behind its head, and the small one on the head. These horns vary. Some can be found smaller, some can be bigger. They have dark red or dark brown in colorations. They will make a hissing noise when disturbed. I bred this beetle in early October 2024, as the one on my hand is my first captive bred. He has a longer and bigger horn than his father. They don't bite, but their spiky legs can be a little painful on skin, and they are hard to remove when they grip on your fingers or clothes. Mine here are from West Java. I bought two pairs of them, but I lost a pair before they can breed. The breeding process is quite simple. I put a pair on a jar with shallow cocoa coir and some sticks or branches so they can grip onto it. I left them for 2 nights and make sure they made it. Then I prepared a plastic box. I use 15 liters. 20 should be the minimum, but the bigger, the better. I filled the box with my self-made flake soil. So the flake soil will be the food source for the larvae. I filled the first 5 centimeter on the bottom of the box. Then I placed rotten wood, then cover it up with more flake soil. I left about 5 centimeter empty on the surface for the beetle moving around, and of course I drilled some air holes on the side of the box. After the breeding box ready, I only put the female in there and let it settle to lay some eggs. The female entered the box on October 1st, 2024. The eggs should be hatched on 22nd, and I checked the box on November 1st. I saw there are little larvae, or we call it L1, visible on the side of the box. I didn't dig it out because the small larvae were fragile. So I waited another 2 weeks to let the larvae grow bigger. That time I saw the larvae grow bigger or became the L2, but I let them inside the box. And a few weeks later, on December 4th, I dug out the box and found 9 huge larvae. At this stage, we call it L3. So, Xylotrupes Gideon larvae are much hairy than any other beetle larvae. And then I put them back and changed the soil around 70 to 80%. I change it after the first 3 months and do monthly changing. I kept observing it until end of March 2025, and the larvae is starting to pupate. After they turn into pupae, I dug them out very carefully because they were in the developing stage, and I moved them into artificial chamber. I used floral foam and carved it like sunken hole, and I misted it so they can develop well. By the end of April 2025, they started to emerge from their pupa skins. The females emerge earlier than the males, so 9 in total. I kept them from larvae stage to final stage well. I have 3 males, one of them has larger horns, and 6 females. Once they turn into beetle, I move them in the separate box with coquire substrate and left them in there for another month without food. They will stay buried and dormant. At this stage, they started to harden their body until they are ready to come out of the surface. Taking care of the beetle is very easy. You can use appropriate size of the box or plastic jar. Make sure they have plenty of place to climb on and enough substrate to bury themselves because they tend to hide in the substrates most of the time. They eat fruits and sugar cane, but I feed them with regular jelly I bought from local store. We don't have beetle jelly available in my area, but any jelly from the store works well. Handling these beetles should be done carefully as they can break their legs. So that's all about a Xylotrupes Gideon or um, the brown rhinoceros beetle. I've been keeping them for a year now, and I still breed them. And hopefully, um, for this project, I have participated in um, conservation uh, and preserving this species. And yeah, if you have any question or want to learn more about this beetle, you can leave that comment, or I don't know what you have in mind in the comment below. I'll make sure to read that, and I will see you another time. See you next time. Auf Wiedersehen.